Hi guys, this is Scorpio Advisor here, coming to you with another reading. There's extra noise in the background. Sorry, there's construction going on around my building today. So today's reading will be a general reading. This will be for 2025 because we're still in 2025, so it's going to be like you'll see energies probably from this month and then overall that already happened in the year. So this is for Taylor Zakhar Perez. He is an actor. The only thing I know besides him by actor, he was in the movie The Kissing Booth 2 and 3. So very interesting. So we'll be doing a general reading on him today, and how I've been doing some of the readings with the 5-card spread. So I'm also going to do it for the general reading here, and I'm adding more cards since it is a general reading and I want to give more information as much as possible. So I have the tarot deck here, and then I'm also going to be using, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 oracle decks with the 5-card. The general 5-card spread, and then additional messages from the front and back of the deck. And then after that is the last card. So that will be like the themes going on. So a lot of information. So it should be a fun one. Now, coming up for the last reading of the week from the request list will be Why Did Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens Break Up? That'll be tomorrow's reading. And then for Saturday or Sunday, I'll be doing the special membership readings. The topic this week will be Steve McNair murder-suicide case. So we will be looking into that. If you guys want a preview for the membership reading for next week, it will be next week reading, did Scott Peterson kill Lacey Peterson? So we'll be going into that one next week as well. So if you guys are interested in my membership readings, they're very interesting, and they're focused on true crimes conspiracy topics right now, and I have a long list for that. But eventually maybe I'll add some celebrity topics that people aren't asking for on the regular request list. But you guys can join. The link is in description of every video that I have. Now, as I've said, we're taking a break from personal readings because I have to do updated readings this week, and this week is the Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco marriage 2026. So I'll be either doing that on Saturday or Sunday. So stay tuned. That should be a good one. I do want to mention something that has been coming up for people that are asking. There's certain updated that I've put in the updateds that I've taken off, like for instance Miley Cyrus and her ex-husband. I'm no longer giving updates on that, but those readings are always timeless. And the other one I'm no longer doing is Josh Fisher's and Gabriella and that relationship, because I've given a lot of updates. If there's any specific big news that come out for either of them, I might do that like I do for the Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez readings. But in terms of updates, those are particular ones that I'm no longer giving updates on. And to add to that, because someone was asking about future spouse, so if I already have given a future spouse on a reading before on this channel, that reading is timeless. And especially if there's several videos on it, I'm not going to be doing it. But in general, if there's even one future spouse reading, I'm not giving updates on that, because that reading can stand by itself. It doesn't need updates on it. I'm not going to be a channel that gives extra information for future spouse readings, you know, that's just the reading once I do it. So done and done. And also the reason, also because of it, well, I believe the energy should stand on its own, but also I think there's a lot of questions for different requests, and I need to dedicate energy to those. So hope you guys can understand that. All right, now I want to thank everyone for liking and sharing, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm still hoping to reach 800 subscribers, and once we meet that goal, then I will do a random pick off my long request list. Last time that one, that was the Lalisa Manaban Jian Jungkook Twin Flame reading, which is highly viewed. You should go check that video out as well. Now, with no further ado, let's get into this general reading. I'm excited to see with this new layout that I'm doing. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. So that means also April could have been significant for him this year, especially the first 4 months of the year, so January through April. Could have been very cautious and kind of just like holding on to what he had. Cautious in terms of love or career. Okay, let's look at my first oracle. Oh, we're getting the glitch card. Glitch. There could have been an issue in his life during that time. That's why we see a glitch, some kind of problem going on there. Yep, followed by this card. Danger, especially in money matters. So definitely a problem that kind of goes into like holding to everything you have. Finances not being that good here. Following that, let's look at the career and money cards. We have work from home, or if he was in a relationship with someone, there was someone like working from home. More could have been taking care of a pet as well during this time. There was something going on for him or someone he was connected to where there was like a wrong path going on. So that could have been having to do with the glitch here. What else we got here? We got child neglect, maybe childhood trauma that he'd been going through, or if he's already a parent, he may have been neglecting his child allegedly, or the other parent could have been. What else? Grass looks greener, but it's artificial. So either it could be something that he got and it wasn't as great as he thought it was going to be, or someone he hears of someone connected to him like had that experience. Could have been even someone that chose not to be with him anymore. What else do you got? Venting about your issues. Someone could have been venting about him in a nail salon. Or, I don't know if he gets his nails done. It could have been him. Or, let's see. He could have just been talking to someone about his issues. Now let's go to love life cards. He could have been acting like a player. Someone could have been acting like a player around him, connected, that he's connected to. Player vibes during this time. Getting some clarity in truth and revelations. Even about his player ways or someone he knows. Interesting. Okay, now let's go to the second pile. So now we're getting the Emperor. So this is March, April of 2025. That could be specific. Also could be reverting to a person, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be very much about his like leadership or his role in terms of his career. Let's keep going. Okay, we get the Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. 33 adds up. It's really good for creativity. And then it adds up to a 6. So that is success, victory. So he could be asking for help. Sometimes this is getting leadership from another older type of person, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that could be a part of the picture here. Wait, I don't think I got the timing. Sorry, I think I skipped the timing card that was significant to the last pile. So fall was really important for this year. So the fall months would be September, October, November of this year. And let's just do the timing for the next pile now. Something about mourning or a new beginning is important for this year. Let's look at the next oracle card. Something important such as a new job or raise. Interesting. Maybe from the help that he achieved. Okay, now let's look at the money, career cards. Competition. There's something about competition, but he could have beat out the competition with what the cards I was just seeing. Think rich and wealthy, so maybe positive affirmations could have helped him during this year, during that time. Okay, what else we got here? Child services again. Kids at risk, being reported something. Unless he's like going over some big childhood trauma, this literally could be a situation that he's involved with if he has a kid with someone. Unless he has parents that are going through a divorce and he has siblings with that. It's really interesting. It keeps coming up. Second chances, someone getting a second chance could be related to this child service situation. Okay, I won't show this, but it's showing physical intimacy. So if he was involved with someone that he has a kid with, he could have been getting back together with them or giving them a second chance to be a parent, allegedly. If this isn't him, it could be someone else in his life. Get heartbreak. Okay. The runner. But this makes me feel like him turning down the feminine. For romantic reconciliation. So I do really think it would just be in terms of like the kid issue. So it's really interesting. Okay, next card, the Empress. So now this would be more summer months. So this would be June, July period. Also could be the Cancer sign here, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is also the mom card, and we were talking about children. So very interesting, guys. We'll see what else it could mean. Six of Pentacles for this oracle deck. It says wonderful news is on the way, smart choices that bring reward, success, and public recognition. So that shows more success coming to him. You'll be playing a different role. That makes me think in terms of like a movie, because he's an actor, right? So a different kind of role. What's the timing card? Oh, a holiday is important. We did talk about summer. There's like 4th of July that happens here in the summer. Memorial Day as well, I think. Okay, what's the career? Working on spending or spending more because someone has more money because of a new job. Abundance mentality. Yeah, bringing in more money. Very interesting, guys. Okay, we get clout hungry. Someone is just saying anything for fame, popularity. This feels like someone else, not him necessarily. Energy vampire. Yeah, this person is draining your energy. Could be the clout hungry person. Oh, because they're jealous. They're having jealousy issues. Interesting. Okay, what does the love card say? He has romantic feelings for someone. That feels like a union. Where someone is healing inner child issues, releasing the past. Since it says releasing the past, it could be someone new. Unless they're trying to just let go of anything bad that really happened and start over. Could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so now let's look at the 4th pile. We have the Temperance cards. That's Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be the Sagittarius period, which would be November, December of this year, 2025. This talks about like working a compromise, you know, being patient, cooperation. Okay, let me look at this card. So this is not a good card to show, so I won't be showing pictures on this card. It's not appropriate for YouTube, sorry. Page of Pentacles. There's definitely someone that is more in control, and then there's another person like submissive, but they're like allowing someone to be submissive. So someone's more in control. Someone could be hiding money with this, and it's feeling very secretive of nature. This tryst going on. Let's get more information. Advice from a friend, maybe on this situation. We have October is an important month they're referring to. For the signs for October would be Libra or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, let's look at the career cards. They're in the right direction in their career at this time, even though they still feel like it's a cursed career, you know, anything could happen. Okay, what else we get? There's a talking smack card, gossiping. Maybe gossiping about the secretive tryst. Someone thinks they could be a liar. Someone actually could be lying. Anger management. Someone could be very angry about this secret tryst going on, or angry at the person that they're doing it with. Feels like a love situation. It literally feels like a situationship to me. The masculine is having some regrets. He made a wrong choice. He feels guilt about seduction. So temptation. That kind of goes with the secretive tryst. So maybe he's regretting getting involved in whatever he got involved here. Interesting. Okay, let's look at the last pile, and then we'll do additional messages and theme. So we have the King of Cups, which is another reference to Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, June, July period. This is someone having a lot of self-care, emotional accountability is here as well. Someone also trying to help in an emotional way. Okay, what else we get? Okay, we get the Ace of Wands here, also known as One of Flowers in this deck. It's the Alice in Wonderland deck. So I can show you that card. So new beginning, new desire, new idea, ambition here. Could have a possibility to get someone pregnant, allegedly. Great happiness, more happiness during this period. Let's look at the timing card. Rushing in, something coming in. Could be a quick impromptu pregnancy if it is that. Loan approved, more support, more money, or loan approved for getting a new asset. Teamwork, there's a lot of good teamwork going on at this time. Okay, let's go to this. Oh, someone's having some bad karma. So if there is a pregnancy, this could be part of the bad karma with a person. It doesn't make me feel like the person is necessarily that great, allegedly, that they're doing this with. But they do have their stuff together. Just something emotionally going on there. Investigating. They may not believe that it's theirs too if it's a pregnancy, so they could try to investigate it. Or if it's some other, not a pregnancy, a new idea or a new project, definitely going to be investigating it there as well. Third party interference. I mean, if someone doesn't believe it's there, they could feel like it's a third party involved. This could have been also the situation where it's a situationship, like a fling. So being informed of that too by that person, but having to investigate it further. Really interesting. Okay, let's look at additional messages first. And I think I'll also do the theme as well as that. So the additional messages, we have the Seven of Wands. It's hard to get that card out. Two of Cups. And the theme, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at additional messages first. So this is a period from February to July. And then we are showing a significance from June as well. So from February to July for the additional messages, there could be like a friendship or agreement that people are not really agreeing with, or there's third parties or other competitions here. Six of Pentacles is showing more like someone in a rough spot and someone giving more to the other person. Okay, let's look at additional messages here. The Knight of Teacups, so this is the Knight of Cups from the Alice in Wonderland deck. So that's energy for the full year. And then we get Orange, enthusiasm, excitement, warmth. So that makes me feel for the full year, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of offers coming in, parties, networking, situations. Okay, for the overall message, for the theme, we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed by this very moment. So relationships are being healed for this year for him. Okay, now let's look at additional messages from the other deck and theme. So additional messages, we have love, deep affection, and caring. Kind of reminds me of the warmth card before. And with darker features, he does have darker features. So he could be trying to show more love towards people this year. And there could be a lot of news coming his way for this year. Okay, now let's look at the timing cards for the additional messages. We have May. That could be Gemini or Taurus energies, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You're wasting your time. Maybe you're wasting those time with those people, or you're wasting your time in May. Interesting. May 2025. An additional message. Patience is required. We got that with the Sagittarius. Let's see. With the Sagittarius energy card over here in the deck. That requires patience. Okay, now let's go to the career and money cards. Let's see, for additional messages, we're getting growth. There's growth this year. Yeah, more savings with the insurance card, more savings. And then more responsibilities, more on his shoulders this year. Let's look at the other career and money deck for additional messages. Something about a legal suit here, a lawsuit. I mean, if they have children with anyone and there's legal suit or child custody, that could be a factor. Or it could be something else. That job is trash, move on. So if it's illegalities with a job, moving on from that job, if this is about ending that relationship with that person and just co-parenting, then it could be that. Stardom on the rise for the theme for this year for his money and career. Okay, now let's go to what's the tea with additional messages. There's something about a feminine reflecting on something that's connected to him for additional messages. But she's trying to act unbothered. And then the theme. Someone is hating on his energy. Could be a feminine too. A spiritual hater. Wonder if he's also spiritual. Okay, let's look at the next deck for additional messages. Psycho. Someone could perceive him as psycho, allegedly, or he could be acting psycho-like, allegedly. Even narcissist. Someone could be thinking he's a narcissist, or he could be acting like that this year. Self-involved. Yep, there's another feminine. Someone wishing bad upon him. A lot of interesting energies. But there's a feminine, chill vibes in the additional messages. Could be aligning himself with the universe, or that woman could be that he's connected to. There could be some kind of crush that he has this year that's important. Okay, let's look more into the love oracle, additional messages. Taking a chance on something, rolling the dice, some kind of strategy. Oh, a breakup is a strategy here, walking away, separation. We did kind of talk about that. There's going to be a lot of drama for his love life this year for the theme. Okay, let's look at the last love oracle deck. Passion for additional messages. So there's passion on both sides. And healing a heartbreak, but it got very toxic with that relationship, and we did see a walking away was necessary. There's a feminine just not feeling good enough. She could have added to the situation. A lot of self-sabotage. Okay, but yeah, that's what I was getting. A lot of interesting messages. I think this layout was really good. We got a lot of information, of different information, so super great. Let me know what you think of this reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please keep the comments kind. Just let me know if you resonated with anything. I appreciate all your guys' different requests, so definitely keep those coming. Please join my memberships. The membership reading will be coming very soon this week. And please, please, please subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Much love. Bye.